lords and ladies, welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. Last week's episode, because yes, I'm still behind even though I said I wouldn't be, was honestly the final piece that was in place that needed to be knocked down for the series to reach its conclusion. Now obviously killing Aku is the goal, and the show's not over, but now there's nothing in our character's way. This episode had both Jack and Ashi shed their emotional baggage in two very different forms. For Jack, it was realizing he'd been blinded by anger, and that was why he could not locate his sword. The realization required a bit of meditation and removing the imbalance from his mind. Other than being a really interesting trip into Jack's mind, or wherever he went on his spiritual journey, it also made me chuckle when three mysterious beings granted Jack his sword back, but also his clothes and a shave? I like that Jack still had one last barrier to overcome before just getting the sword back, because as easily as he managed to find a bird to lower him down into the mountain where he lost it, I was beginning to question why he hadn't done it sooner. Now, of course, I realized the sword had vanished back to wherever it had come from. Speaking of that, am I just fuzzy on my Samurai Jack knowledge, or have we never seen those three prior to this episode? If we have, I apologize for not recalling them. If not, that may need some explanation. Or maybe not. Who knows? Ashi, on the other hand, has her hands full with an army coming to kill Jack. I don't know how they knew he was there. Maybe Ashi's mother tipped them off. Either way, this was probably the highlight of the episode, featuring tons of blood, action, and Ashi's own resolution in the form of a confrontation with her mother. It was fluid, tense, and deadly. And of course, two women fighting each other is kind of fun too. But like I said, this episode definitely strips away most, if not all, of the things holding our protagonists back, and now they can just focus on taking out Aku. That's probably going to involve the Scotsman's army, or something along those lines, and I'm sure that's going to be hilariously awesome. I can see some people thinking of this as sorta fillerish, even though it has everything to do with the ongoing plot, but it's not without warrant. It's a little slower than most of the episodes this season, though maybe not as slow as older Samurai Jack episodes, even though Ashi gets plenty of time for action in. I think it's just the slightly slower paced Jack moments that make it seem like less is happening. And because it seemed like last episode was what this episode's final moments were, a call to action. So yeah, I can understand if that's a criticism for this one, even if I haven't exactly seen any complaints along that line. While certainly not my favorite Season 5 episode, it was still fun and gives plenty to look forward to in terms of Ashi and Jack taking on Aku. This is episode 7, with the next episode coming out, I think, yesterday. So we're only a couple episodes away from the finale. Buckle up, because I'm sure it's going to be action-packed and emotional. But what did you think of last week's episode? If you have any thoughts, please share them with the rest of us down below, and tune in soon for more reviews. Thanks for watching, and take care.